My name is Sebby. I'm from a small town called Kamloops in Canada. I'm sure no one's ever heard of it. And I've been in Korea now for 4 years. I can remember the first time I ever played football, or soccer as we call it in Canada. I was 5 years old and my dad took me to this gym, and I guess it was just me and a bunch of kids kicking balls around. He still has a picture, but I truly started to play when I lived in Germany for a year when I was 6 years old. And I sort of fell in love with the game then. It was more accessible to put me in it over hockey, so that's the sport I actually played growing up. So that's tough. I don't know. I guess I would say these days it's probably Virgil van Dijk. He's definitely a monster when it comes to the fullback, center back position, which I play, and I definitely can't play anywhere near like him, but I definitely enjoy watching him, and I definitely feel like I can take some of what he does. He's just in complete control. He's a stud of a fullback. Well, in Canada, there's definitely the hockey mindset. So it's definitely, you'd say like dump and chase, kick the ball and chase it. And it's a lot more physical in that sense too. People going for the body. There isn't the same sort of technical element like triangle passing or fancy footwork. You just don't see that in regular Canadian football, or soccer as we call it, yeah. So Korean players are definitely much more technical than Canadian players. So there's a foreign team called the Deer, and then a number of the Deer players are friends with Kidong and Gyeongdong from Chimek FC, and there was discussions at the start of the year to take on this K7 team and move up to K6 potentially, and so they wanted to do it in conjunction with Deer players, so I sort of tried out, have trained with them for the course of the year, and that's how I heard about it, and here I am. So Chimek FC is honestly the highest level training I've had. I'm trying to think back and remember the training I had before, but I just don't think it was nearly as technical, even though I played a higher level in the small town where I'm from. Chimek, the coaching at Chimek, and a lot of the players understand the technical elements of the game. They've definitely helped me on basic things like passing, like vision, like heading, basically all elements of my game that I lack compared to a lot of the other stronger players. And within the course of this year with Chimek, I feel I've grown a lot thanks to the higher skilled players and the coaching staff. For me, I think it was Daecheon. An 8-1 game, played the full game there. We went up big within, the first 10-15 minutes, so it was pretty easy to sit on that after. And definitely the toughest game was against Paradar. We definitely were nervous going into it. That stuck in our heads. Perhaps we could have played better, including me without those nerves, but we did win the game, which was the most important thing. But yeah, that was by far the most difficult game. Yeah, I would say that everyone at Chimek FC, the coaches and a lot of the players have definitely been super supportive with me this year. They've made me essentially fall in love with the game again, because I had been out of it for a while. And I loved all aspects of training this year, not just playing the games, but actually training, working on simple things as I mentioned, passes, accuracy, heading, all the sort of basic fundamental things. And everyone really helped me, everyone was supportive. And so I just gotta say, as a group, it's an incredibly supportive, friendly, yet fostering environment. So I've enjoyed this year and I'm incredibly appreciative, and I definitely would recommend anyone else who is considering joining to join, because the team is always seeming like it has an open door to accept people and give them a chance if people are willing to work hard. Yeah, it's just a great organization for sure.